all types of sorbets, but let's face it, you can't have it every day unless you're making this type of gelato. This is my chocolate and soy gelato. It's full of goodness, and the best thing about it is you won't even tell the difference. So I'm going to be using some soy milk and some coconut cream. So this is completely dairy-free. Now, in a food processor, we're going to add a few tablespoons of coconut oil. And this is going to make it super shiny and really smooth so it doesn't crystallize or get too icy. All right, into that we'll also add some prunes. You can also use some dates. I like the prunes because of their sweetness, so a generous handful of pitted prunes can go in, along with one really ripe banana. Now I'm just going to break it into chunks. And to make this 100% vegan friendly, I'm going to be using some rice malt syrup. But by all means, you can use whatever sweetener you like. All right, so now I'm going to blitz this with some cinnamon, so a good pinch of cinnamon, and some cocoa powder. Lid can go on, and I'll blitz this until it's really smooth. Once it begins to puree, I'll add 3/4 cup of soy milk and 3/4 cup of the cream. All right, that looks fantastic. It's all coming together. And now I'll add a pinch of salt. This will bring out that gorgeous chocolate flavour. Of course, chocolate and salt work nicely together. Now the lid can go back on, and I'm just going to put this at a lower speed, and then we'll start adding in our soy milk. So 3/4 cup, we'll measure that out, and we'll mix it all together. All right, this gelato mixture is looking fantastic. Look at that deep, rich, glossy colour. That's what we're looking for. So I'll take the blade out, just scrape it down, and while you're scraping it down, you might as well have a taste to make sure it's perfect. That is the perfect sweetness. You can taste the rich flavour of the chocolate and the banana. It's absolutely lovely. Now I'm just going to place this into a 1 litre container, just like this. I'll also place a bit of baking paper on the top. That's also going to help it from crystallising and going really, really icy. We want this to be creamy. So I'll just smooth this over, and then this goes into the freezer. I would give it a good couple of hours, or even better, overnight. Okay, this is perfectly set now, so let's have a look at it. I'll take the baking paper off. Now, I like to heat up my ice cream scoop just to make it even easier to get those perfect round balls of gelato. Get a nice, generous amount. Have a look at the consistency of this gelato. See how it looks creamy? That's what we're looking for. That's absolutely perfect. And I'll just pop that into a bowl. And because this is such a healthy style of gelato, why not have 2 or 3 scoops, depending on how much you want. I'll place that in there, and I'm going to dig in straight away. I love how creamy this is and how chocolatey it is. You know what? It's so decadent because we've got the richness from the prunes in there, the sweetness from the rice malt syrup, and the soy just brings it all together and almost gives it a slight nutty flavour. This is a great gelato. A gelato, I promise you won't feel guilty having 2 or 3 scoops of it every single night.